Borno State is a state in the northeastern geopolitical zone of Nigeria, bordered by Yobe to the west, Gombe to the southwest, and Adamawa to the south, while its eastern border forms parts of the national border with Cameroon. Its northern border forms part of national border with Niger, and its northeastern border forms all of the national border with Chad, being the only Nigerian state to border three foreign countries. It takes its name from the historic emirate of Borno, with emirate's old capital of Maiduguri serving as capital city of Borno State. The state was formed in 1976 when the former northeastern state was broken up. It originally includes the area that is now Yobe State, which became a district state in 1991. Borno is the second largest in the area of the 36 states, only behind Niger State. Despite its size, the state is the 11th most populous, with an estimated population of about 5.86 million as of 2016. Geographically, the state is divided between the semi-desert Sahelian savanna in the north and the West Sudanian savanna in the center and south, with a part of montane Mandara Plateau in the southeast. In the far northeast of the state is Nigerian portion of Lake Chad and the Lake Chad flooded savanna ecoregion. The lake is fed by the Yobe River, which forms the state's border with Niger until it reaches the lakebed. In the center of the state is a part of Chad Basin National Park, a large national park that contains populations of black-crowned crane, spotted hyena, Pat's monkey, and roan antelope, along with transient herds of some Nigerian last remaining African bush elephants. However, a section of the park, the Sambisa Forest, was taken over during Boko Haram insurgency in the early 2010s, forcing many fauna to flee. Large animals were not seen until 2019 and 2020 when a massive herd of migratory elephants returns to Borno. Borno State has been inhabited for years by various ethnic groups including Dirgwed, Glavid, Guduf, Ramang, Mafa, and Madaras. In the central region, the Afad, Yedina, Buduma, and Kanembu in the extreme northeast, the Waja in the extreme south, and the Chibaku, Kamwe, Kiriba, and Maji groups in the south, while the Kanuri and Shua Arabs live throughout the state's north and central. Religiously, the vast majority of the state's population, above 85%, are Muslim, with smaller Christian and traditional minority, especially in the south at around 7% each. From the 700s, what is now Borno State was within the territory of Kanem Empire, an empire spanning from modern-day Southern Libya south through most of now Chad into modern-day Borno State. In the late 1300s, the Kanem Empire was forced to move after unsuccessful wars, becoming the Borno Empire, both regaining strength and ruling the wider area of the next 500 years. It was not until the early 1800s when the Fulani Jihad significantly weakened the empire, the Borno began to decline. Much of the modern-day southern Borno State was seized in the wars and incorporated into Adamawa Emirate, under the Sokoto Caliphate. About 8 years later, Rabi Azbai, a Sudanese warlord, conquered the empire and ruled until he was killed by French force in the 1900 Battle of Kusel. The Adamawa Empire was also defeated by colonial powers, losing the Adamawa Wars to Germany and the British Empire. Both Rabi lands later reconstituted as the Borno Emirate and the Adamawa Emirate were then divided among colonial powers, with modern-day Borno State being split between Germany and the British Empire. The British-controlled area was incorporated into the North Nigeria Protectorate, which later merged into British Nigeria before becoming independent as Nigeria in 1960. The German-controlled area territory along the modern-day border with Cameroon formed Dutch-Borno as a part of German Cameroon, until Allied forces invaded and occupied Cameroon during the Cameroon Campaign of World War I. After the war, what is now eastern periphery of Borno State became a part of northern Cameroon within the British Cameroon until 1961, when a referendum led to merger with Nigeria. Originally, modern-day Borno State was a part of post-independence northern region until 1967, when the region was split and the area became part of northeastern state. After the northeastern state was split, Borno State was formed on 3rd February 1976 alongside 10 other states. 15 years after statehood, the group of local government areas in the state's west was broken off to form the new Yobe State. Years later, in the early 2000s, the state became the epicenter of Islamic group Boko Haram since it began its insurgency in 2009. From 2012 to 2015, the insurgency escalated dramatically, with much of the state falling under the control of the group, which soon became world's deadliest terror group in 2015 and forced millions from their homes. Following a 2015 mass multinational offensive, along with infighting within terrorists between the original Boko Haram group and Islamic State West African province broke away, the group was forced from its strongholds into the Sambisa Forest and some islands in Lake Chad. By 2017, however, terrorists continued to be a threat statewide, with frequent attacks on both civilian and military targets. As a partially agriculture-based state, rural Borno State economically relied heavily on livestock and crops prior to the Boko Haram insurgency, while state capital Maiduguri is a major regional trade and service center. However, after years of the insurgency affecting development and forcing farmers from rural areas in the state, Borno has the 13th lowest human development index in the country, but as the insurgency has slightly abated since 2016, development has renewed. As of 2022, much of Borno State has been occupied by ISWAP. Borno has many higher institutions. This includes University of Maiduguri, Nigeria, Army University, BU, Borno State University, Ansar University, Kashim Ibrahim College of Education, Muhammad Gon College of Legal and Islamic Studies, School of Health and Technology, Maiduguri College of Nursing and Midwifery. Borno State consists of 27 local government areas, namely Maiduguri, Ngala, Kara, Barj, Maf, Kanduga, Bama, Jere, Dikwa, Askira, Uba, Bayo, Biu, Chibok, Mbadao, Ngoza, Hawiri, Kwayasukal, Chani, Abadam, Gubio, Guzamal, Kaga, Kukawa, Magumel, Marit, Mobile, Monguno, Ngazai. In addition, there are 8 emirate councils: Borno, Bama, Dikwa, Biu, Askira, Gonza, Shani, and Uba emirates, which advise the local governments on culture and traditional matters. A wide variety of Biu Mandara languages are spoken in Borno State, particularly in Mandara Mountains. Islam is practiced in Borno State with equally few number of adherents of Christianity and other faiths. Shia operates as the primary foundation of the development, interpretation, and enforcement of most civic codes and laws. The Roman Catholic Diocese of Maiduguri has its seat in the state. EYN buildings in Maiduguri were destroyed by Boko Haram as a part of their uprising. The buildings were later rebuilt. Borno State is rich with abundant natural resources which are highly demanded by industries and commercial purposes. This includes kaolin, clay, diatomite, torino, natural salt, iron ore, silica sand, mica, quartz, magnetite, uranium. Notable people from Borno: Senator Kashim Shettima, politician; Zakaria Maimalari, Nigerian soldier; Mohammed Indim, businessman; Charlie Magumel, soldier; Fiona Rovat, humanitarian; Sheikh Sherif Ibrahim Ibn Saleh Al Hussein, Islamic clerk and mufti; Abakari, businessman and politician; Abachari, military general. Borno nickname Home of Peace, one of the states in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It was created on 3rd February 1976. Its capital, Maiduguri. The total area of the state is 70,898 square kilometers or 27,374 square miles, ranked by area the second of 36 states. Population: the total population as of 2016 is 5,860,200, ranked by population 12th of 36 states. Population density 83 per square kilometer. Time zone UTC+1 or West African time. Dialing code the same as Nigeria +234. Thank you very much for being with us. Today we focused about Borno, one of the 36 states of Federal Republic of Nigeria. If you like, you can watch other videos we made on different states of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Keep liking that, share and comment so that we can grow together. Thank you very much and see you in other upcoming videos. Bye.